In May 2025, Offset, whose real name is Kiari Kendrell Cephas, filed an amended petition in his ongoing divorce proceedings with Cardi B, requesting spousal support.
His team is saying he don't need the money. He's doing this because he's trying to get his own method of how to control the situation. So that's different in their case.
And I just want you to know that if you're a man asking for spousal support, we're going to look at you and think you're broke. Okay? We're going to look at you and think that you are just mooching off this woman. Okay?
This development marks a significant turn in their high-profile separation, as Offset seeks financial assistance from his estranged wife. While the exact amount requested has not been disclosed, the move underscores the evolving dynamics of their divorce.
We have the privilege of getting even more valuable lessons here, thanks to the antics of Cardi B. Cardi B is about to show exactly what not to do.
I have dated men that were extremely faithful to me. Mad cute, super faithful to me. But it's like a lot of people, you know, when that whole cheating scandal came out, a lot of people was like, you deserve somebody faithful. But just because somebody like extremely faithful don't make you happy, because
that's true.
The guys that were extremely faithful to me, it just didn't work out.
Yeah, Cardi is like a template, a avatar of what not to do as a woman. I mean, you see the message and the content she's been pushing out for years.
Broke boys don't deserve no pussy. I know that's right.
I mean, corrupting young girls and grown women. And
beat it up, baby, catch a charge. Extra large and extra hard.
Just being an overall pox and plague on society.
This sound like Cardi to the stage. This sound like Cardi with the braid.
Convincing women that, oh, it's okay to move like a stripper. And rob dudes and take from them. And you know what? I'm not finna keep running my mouth. Cue the intro. Welcome back.
I'm back, got gold taxes.
If this is your first time finding my channel, the name of my channel is in the intro. Who am I? I'm Unc L. You call me Unc for short. Why? Because I'm old as hell, and I'm somebody's uncle. And I'm that uncle that tells you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Rest in peace, Pops. Miss you every day. First and foremost, shout out to all my new subs. I appreciate y'all coming through. But most importantly, shout out to my day one subs that's been with me since I started this thing. And oh my God, I can't believe the quality of them first videos. Man, thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. But if you would, give me a like, give me a sub, give me a share, and give me a comment. The interactions help drive the content into the algorithm, and it helps me get better. I need tips, you know, and nobody's perfect. I'm still learning. So if you got critiques, criticism, hell, insults, I ain't soft. Let me have them.
I'm your huckleberry. Just my game.
Put it in the comment section. With that out the way, you know I had to talk about Cardi B. You saw the thumbnail. I feel like what's happening with her and Offset and her and Stefan Diggs is partially her karma because of what she used to do to men, and it's partially because of her dysfunction and the type of men she likes. You heard what she said. I'll put it on repeat.
Let me run that back for you.
I have dated men that were extremely faithful to me.
Were they ugly?
No. Mad cute, super faithful to me. But it's like a lot of people, you know, when that whole cheating scandal came out, a lot of people was like, you deserve somebody faithful. But just because somebody like extremely faithful don't make you happy, because
that's true.
The guys that were extremely faithful to me, it just didn't work out. You just need to find somebody that you really in love with and make you happy.
Sensational.
So these are the type of dudes she's choosing, right? But because of shady things she did in the past, these are the only type of men that she'll get. I'm not finna keep running my mouth. Let's get into the content and see what Cardi used to do in the past.
Nigga cheat on me, I'll be that guy. I'm gonna take him out, we're gonna get drunk, I'm gonna get him all perked up and everything, we're gonna have a good time, get him super twisted, then bring a bitch around, we're gonna have a threesome, and when he wake up, he gonna be like, what the fuck? Yeah, because the bitch was a tranny.
What? What the fuck?
I mean, like, yup, we had a threesome with a tranny.
I had to go straight. I had to go, oh yeah, you wanna fuck me? Yeah, let's go to this hotel. And I drum niggas up and I rob them. That's what I used to do. Nothing was motherfucking happening to me, my nigga. Nothing.
I don't believe you.
So for a bitch to motherfucking say that I don't deserve shit, that's when I know that they fucking fucking. Because they do not fucking know the shit they have to do. So niggas could take me out because nobody wanted to help me. Nobody.
I was poor as hell. I was living with my ex-boyfriend that was beating my ass. I had to drop out of school. I was like, living with his mama, 2 pit bulls in a bedroom.
Brother,
You slap them, well, guess what? That shit gonna come back all to you. They so quick to move with their boyfriends. And then it's like, once you do, you gotta deal with cooking for them every day, doing things right for them every day.
Did anyone try to pull you out of that situation?
No.
How did you get out?
Stripping, getting my own money and leaving.
nasty bitch.
I'm not that nice.
It's just nice to me.
I'm a very nice person to people that is nice to me. And even when I do bad things to people, I feel like I gotta do something good just for inner peace, and because me and God, we have like a clear understanding. Like,
You sure about that? You sure about that?
Like, it's like when I do something fucked up, I pray to him to please forgive me. If you know me, if people that personally know me, they know how I spread the word of God. Because
Forever popping shit, pulling up and dropping shit. Gotta argue with him cause a nigga love a toxic bitch.
Because I really have this deep connection with him that I can't even explain. And I can't even explain it. Like, I just had so many epiphanies when it comes to him. But I just hate how people be like, oh, how you believe in God, but you was a stripper.
Look, I need a hard hit, I need a deep, I need a Henny drink, I need a smoke. Not a
like, how you believe in God, but you curse and you gangbang and all this bullshit. And it's like, it doesn't matter because he knows me.
Jermaine the baby money in a thing. This pussy wild, this shit throw it in the case.
Bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Yeah, but it does matter. Speaking specifically on this, she got to pray to God and all this stuff. Okay, so she basically would rather ask for forgiveness than ask for permission. You know, you understand? She'll go out and do something dirty, plan to do something dirty, plan to take something from somebody, plan to put somebody in a messed up situation.
Cheat on me, I'll be that guy. I'm gonna take him out, we're gonna get drunk, I'm gonna get him all perked up and everything, we're gonna have a good time, get him super twisted, then bring a bitch around, we're gonna have a threesome, and when he wake up, he gonna be like, what the fuck? Yeah, because the bitch was a tranny.
That's nasty.
You lying ass bitch.
And then because she feels a certain way about it, she asks God to forgive her. How about you pray to God not to do that evil shit in the first place? It's ass backwards.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
But look at how she dates. It's ass backwards. She doesn't want a nice guy, but then jumps on the internet and cries about how Offset is cheating. Offset is cheating. Oh my God, he's a cheater. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo. And then she leaves Offset, divorces him because he's a cheater, just to get with Stefan Diggs, who has a reputation as being a huge womanizer and cheater, allegedly. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's get back into the content.
Peace and love, family. It's your girl, Six the Goddess. Hope you all are doing well. I am doing amazing. We have the privilege of getting even more valuable lessons here, thanks to the antics of Cardi B. Cardi B is about to show exactly what not to do. My thing is, if you're the type of woman where you're going to be dealing with disrespect or infidelity or things like that, why would you not just deal with it with your husband and the father of your children? What is the point of leaving your husband and father of your children for infidelity just to go get with another man doing the same thing?
He been getting exposed left, right, and center. He got all type of chicks. Like he got a chick pregnant.
And while Cardi B and Stephon Diggs was having a turned up yacht party, he had about 3 or 4 thick 304s all over him, right?
I know y'all seen Stephon Diggs on that boat with about 10 different women. I know y'all seen that video with Stephon Diggs on that boat with Cardi B and like 9 or 10 other women. That's Stephon Diggs right there.
What guy on this team would you least like to date your sister?
What the hell? Diggs.
Why Diggs?
Man, no. We're gonna leave it like that. No.
Oh, Stephon Diggs.
Why Diggs?
He's crazy. He's just outrageous.
Least I should date my sister, Diggs. 100%.
Why Diggs?
Because he's not a guy that you want to bring home to your parents.
I felt like, oh, Offset crashing out. Oh, he mad. Oh, he this. Child, that man was mad. You think he didn't know this was coming? He was waiting on the day. So what do we learn from this? What we learn from this is who you have children with is one of the biggest decisions you'll make in your life. And you're not allowed to know that this man is exactly who he is, have kids with him, and then turn around and leave him because he's exactly who he is. Cardi looks so stupid right now. She just looks stupid. She don't never learn. Cardi B is an example of a woman that deals with men in her ego. She doesn't deal with men in the proper way. She deals with them in a completely egotistical way, which is the number one way as a woman. That is the worst thing you can do when you're dealing with men as a woman, is to deal with them in that ego.
She most definitely cooked him with this.
She's got a point.
It's recently come out that, surprise, surprise, the new man she's dating, Stephon Diggs, is dealing with other women. Oh my God. We would have never figured that out. I already know, right? I found this TikTok that's going to kind of like give us a little rundown of what's going on.
Offset has finally spoken about his breakup with Cardi B, and what he shared changes everything. He revealed that while he was often accused of cheating, Cardi was actually the one being unfaithful, even during her pregnancy. Offset says he didn't post about it on social media because men are often judged when they share their side. He explained that women sometimes use emotional tactics online, which people believe instantly.
When you move like Cardi, you're going to always get the short end of the stick. Nobody wants you, a divorced single mom with 3-4 kids. Nobody wants you. You know, and we have too many people where it's like, child, the reality is, baby, ain't nobody line up to deal with you.
Yeah, that pretty young lady right there is a content creator by the name of Six the Goddess. She makes solid content. And she had an A1 point right there at the end. Ain't nobody lined up to deal with her because she's rich. No, because she's got 3 kids. She's a former stripper that admitted to drugging and robbing dudes. She admitted that when she thinks you're cheating or maybe caught you cheating, instead of just leaving you, she'll set you up to have a threesome with a tranny, drug you, and then set you up to have a threesome with a tranny, a transgendered woman.
You done lost your damn mind. When you get your damn mind, you call me.
You think ain't nobody, the dudes she want got money. You think dudes with money is lining up to date a chick like Cardi B?
Hell no.
Real talk. There's only a certain type of class of dude that he wants women like her, and that's Offset or Stephon Diggs, who's just digging it out and moving on. And then, after picking dudes like Stephon Diggs, after picking dudes like Offset, because she says she don't like nice guys, after picking those type dudes, she gets surprised that she gets the results she's getting.
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
And then she comes on the internet and blows up like this.
Listening? Listen up. The fact that I'm waking up right now, right? The fact that I'm waking up right now to see that this is gonna tell the Breakfast Club the only reason why I did for spousal support, because I was asking for everything. And because I don't be with my kids. Yo, you such a ass nigga. Word to my mother. I want you to die, but I want you to die slow. When you die, I want you to die slow in the bed. And there's a renew divorce paper, right? And in the renew divorce paper, I asked for no child support. I didn't ask for no child support because I want to be done with this marriage. Like, I feel like I'm tied up. You talk to the kids almost every single day. You call the kids every single day. I allow you to talk to the kids every single day. If I allow you to talk to the kids, why would I not allow you not to see the kids? It was the point that he was making a big deal like, oh, I'm not going to go to New York to see the kids because I'm not going to be seeing my kids in a hotel room. right. I was like, all right, so you could see him in my mom's house. You still made it a big deal. And I love my daughter so much, yo. If I'm lying, my kids could die if I'm lying. I said, you know what? To make it easier for you, you could see the kids in my house. Just because I want my daughter to feel the love of her dad, because I want my kids to have that love of their dad. I want the love of both parents, even if we're not together. Also, the last time we seen the kids was in March on Cody's birthday. Okay? So before you start talking to me about I don't see my kids, let's talk about it. You haven't seen the kids since March. So why you saying that you're asking for spousal support because I'm trying to take the kids from you? The kids is always open to see you.
But she's trying to control every aspect of it. This is the same thing that's happening with the DDG Haley. I'm finna do a remix on a video I did earlier this month or earlier last month. Look at how she just cussed this dude out, talking about she hopes he expires slow and all this old hateful bullshit because he cheated on her. Come to find out she's a cheater too. Oh, an ex-stripper that slash chick that sounds like she used to sell box occasionally is a cheater. Shocking. Big surprise. So you got two dysfunctional individuals getting together and having babies. That's just, that seems to be the normal. Let's continue.
Just like you left me the last year, you have left me with the kids' bill. The last year, you have left me for a whole year straight. You have left me with the kids' bill. Y'all want to know what's the kids' bills? Start adding. So my kids got their own driver. They pick them up from school, they drop them off, and they take them to gymnastics and to wavy unboxing classes. The kids' driver is on a retainer for $10,000 a month. Culture school this year, you didn't pay for it. That's $45,000. Wave school a year is $35,000, which you didn't help me pay for it this year at all. My cousin babysits Wave and Culture. She gets paid $3,000 a week. The nanny was $700 a day, but because she's only staying in the daytime, $500. The baby's nanny is $500 a day now because she's not staying the whole day. Culture and Wave gets tutoring 4 times a week by the hour. So that's 2 hours, 1 hour for Culture, 1 hour for Wave. Each hour is $250. So count that up. That's 4 times a week.
Yeah, this chick is emotional and she is just not too bright. Because if she was bright, she would realize that blue states like New Jersey, California, New York, they go off the breadwinner. They go off the spouse that makes the most money. And she just listed off a number of things she pays for. Offset could really file for full custody and could likely win because child support is a racket. Do you see what she's paying for drivers and private schools and babysitters and tutors? If they took the kids and gave them the offset and ordered her to pay commensurate child support, meaning a child support that equals up to the lifestyle she's providing, the percentage that the state of New Jersey would pull out of it would be monstrous. Y'all think they care about keeping the kids with the mother these days? No, they care about who's making the most money so they can extract the most resources in the form of child support. It's a racket. And if she was smart, she wouldn't have jumped online because she was in her little fifis and revealed all that. But she out here playing motherfucking checkers and hell, Offset playing tic-tac-toe because he don't strike me as that smart either. Anyway, I'm not going to keep on running my mouth. I just had to drop something about this. It was hard to do because I really can't stand Cardi B. I don't like her voice. I'm a former scumbag criminal, but I had a code of ethics. I don't mess with robbers and I never rob people. If you came to me to do business, we did square business. You got what you came for, and you brought me what I needed, and everything was copacetic. I don't do the drugging people and doing fault. I don't do that. Never would. I've never have been from that school. But I'm not gonna keep running my mouth. If you would, give me a like, give me a sub, give me a share. Help! I'm trying to get to 1,500 subs, y'all. I'll see you on the next one. Toodles.